Hello all and welcome to our Crochet Designs. My name is Mary and I'm coming to you with a video vlog of some information and possibly some kind of spot surprise. And even one shout out just for fun. Now, if you're joining us new, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, because there's a lot happening on the channel right now. I'm in the middle of doing some work with someone in the city for about a week. It should be over by this Friday. Fingers crossed. But if not, we may have to go into a couple of days next week. But anyway, but whilst I'm back at work, or when I'm back at work, I should say, I am doing so much for the channel. And my regular subscribers and some of the long-awaited subscribers will already know that yours truly is designing a vest. Creating a vest, really, specifically for our channel here at Crochet Designs. And you know what? It's a vest using some beautiful hand-dyed yarn from the lovely Passion Flower. And the yarn is called Flowering Gum. Now, anything I discuss today, if there are any links to go over to people's pages, I will actually pop them in the more box or the description box down below. So if you are wanting to purchase this particular yarn, you can actually purchase it from the lovely Roz at Passion Flower. All right, so we're talking about this vest because the back has already been recorded and edited. Yours truly is messing around with some sizes, okay? That's what's taking a long time. But not only that, I think I'll work on that specifically at the end of the week and get it ready for next week. I think that's the way to do it. Whilst I'm working in the city, I don't really have time to focus on the vest. So to my regulars, I apologize, but it is coming. You know, you are going to get the vest. When, I don't know. Just keep your eyes peeled, yeah? All right, so that's what's happening for our channel at the moment. We are going to be creating with this yarn behind me right here. It's 8-ply DK weight or a number 3 weight overseas. 100% pure wool, but you can use acrylic or whatever else you have in stock. We are going to be making a stash busting vest, and that'll be kind of in one big piece. So it won't be in pieces like this one here. Is actually a 3-piece vest. I say 3-piece, it's back and you know you've got your 2 fronts and you have a little button up down the front. That one there will just be front and back, and you might have something around the sleeves, which I haven't even decided on yet. But we're not talking about that yet. We're nowhere near doing that one. We're focused on this one here. Now, I haven't actually named this vest, so once I upload the video, you will actually see the name of the vest. Yeah? All right, so that's that. That's about what's coming to the channel over the next week or so. So keep your eyes peeled. We are also doing our live antics. I smile when I do this because if you didn't know what live antics is, every Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time, that is, marry that up with your country, we have our lives here on the channel. And one subscriber throughout the whole live gets chosen to choose a color combination of our very next project on the channel. And it's a very exciting thing, and it's something that I love to do because I love to make you, the subscriber, and myself one, I don't know what you want to call it, one family, if you will. And we get together and we come up. You don't know what I'm creating. You just come up with the color combination. So what I do is I pop 4 or 5 different colors down and I say, right, choose 2. Right, choose 3, choose 1, whatever. And then I head off on my own, make a little project for the channel, or do a tutorial for the channel, and your name gets mentioned within that tutorial as well. So it has that kind of a family effect feel about it. I hope you guys like it. I know our regulars like it, so fingers crossed if you join our live on a Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time, your name may just be chosen. So get excited about that. And so last weekend on Saturday, Corrine, one of our subscribers, did choose 2 colors. It was a pink and an orange for the color combination for the next project. I won't be able to do any of that until next week, so keep your eyes peeled for that as well. Usually those projects are smaller items and they're kind of relatively cute and everything. But anyway, that's beside the point. So that's another thing we like to do here on the channel. But outside of the channel, you guys don't usually see some of the things I'm doing. Now, currently I'm in the process of doing 3 major projects. I should say 2 major projects, because one is complete and one is accidentally completed. We'll talk about that one in a minute. But the one that's completed, now we've actually made the 5-point star blanket on the channel here at Crochet Designs. It was probably a couple of years ago now, maybe 2 years or a year and a half. I can't even remember. Doesn't matter. The link will be in a description box down below for the playlist. Start at the base and then just work your way up. I think there's 3 parts to the blanket, but don't quote me on it. And a friend of mine wanted one, so I made one for her a couple of years ago. As she rings me and she says, look, Mary, I want another one. So I created another one, and I've only just finished this. And this one here I washed and blocked, so I can't leave it out too much. It has to pretty much go away. Now the colors I use here were the green, the grey and the cream. These particular colors here are Bendigo Woolen Mills 8-ply or DK weight or number 3 weight, which is the same ones that we're using here and we're going to use for our vest as well. So I'm going to put this in the nice clean chair there because I don't want to dirty it. It's already been washed and blocked, and I'll be folding that up and giving that to her this weekend. Along with that, now for those of you who didn't know this, I went and did a market at a place called Pipeworks Market here in Melbourne, Australia. And I did that recently. It's about 4 weekends, and I wanted to sell off a lot of the stock, a lot of the items that I have created here on the channel for the past 7 years, which is, let me tell you, is a lot. Some items have already been sold during people ringing me and saying, I really like that beanie, can I please purchase it? And I did that a lot. That was usually earlier on in the season. But since then, I've just been building and building, and I had stock everywhere. And I went to do the market itself, and I thought this could be fun, and I'll sell this one blanket. It never sold. 2 days ago, I get a phone call from that same lady who just purchased the 5-point star blanket, and she says to me, oh, I need a blanket that's got some green in it, you know, maybe some yellow or something greenish. And all I could think of, now if you remember correctly, I created a blanket here on the channel. It would have been the first few months that I started here at Crochet Designs 6.5 years ago, nearly 7. And it was a V-stitch blanket. Yeah, no, I'm telling a lie. It was the double crochet V-stitch blanket, which was just 2 double crochets in one. And then in the next row, it was 2 double crochets in between those 2 double crochets. That's called the double crochet V-stitch. Now, we created the blanket, and I never did a border for it. So a few years later, which was a few years ago now, I created a border and put it on this blanket right here. Now, there's the little border with the picot edges, and there's the greens and the yellow that the lady was actually after. Now, you might see the tag on the blanket somewhere, because I was going to sell it at the market. Now I'm kind of glad it didn't sell, because the lady who purchased that blanket wants to purchase this one when I showed her the blanket. So she now has 2 blankets, yeah? Now, I was doing the 5-point star blanket over the past few months. You guys have been seeing me. I've been showing it to you occasionally. Not a lot. It might have been 2 or 3 times. It's done and dusted, and it's going this weekend, along with that blanket. Now, along with that, I haven't completed this, but we may consider doing this on the channel. She wanted a beanie for, well, we've done beanies on the channel for babies before. We might just do this one. I'm going to make it a little bit different. So we might do this one on the channel. It's one that I haven't used this. I've used the stitch on the channel, but not for a beanie. So I'm not going to talk about it too much. Just know that in a few weeks' time or a week's time, there is going to be a newborn baby beanie. So get excited about that. She also wanted booties. I won't be doing those on the channel because they're my signature booties, but I will be showing you those booties once they are done. So she's actually purchased quite a few items, and I take my hat off to her, because every time someone in her family has a baby, she calls me. And anyway, so that's some of the commission projects that you have not seen me do, and I do in the background. So when I'm running late saying I've had such a busy week, these are the sort of things you see me do. Not that green blanket because that was made a while back, but these are the sort of things you see me do. All right. Now there's something really big I want to talk about, which is a commission project as well. And I did show you guys on one of our lives the leg warmers that a lovely young lady, let's call her Anne, or we can call her Anna, whichever suits her. We're going to call her Anne. And she wants to purchase the leg warmers, and she wants to purchase the sleeve top. Or, I don't know, there are so many names for this. Once I'm finished with it and I've created the pattern or written the pattern out, I'm going to name this top for us here at Wild Crochet Designs. Now, it will be a paid pattern on my website. It will not be a normal pattern. It will be a paid pattern. All right. So I have started and nearly finished. I've started, let's see if I can show you. They're both the same stitch, so she wants to wear them as a match, okay? So there's the sleeve, and she's tried that on, and it fits her beautifully. There's the other half of the sleeve, which is still not done. I'm halfway through. And she also wants to have like a little opening in front with a bow tie. So I'll be, not a bow tie, but a tie, yeah? And so I'll be completing that over the next few weeks. And when she is ready to pick them up, I'll have them ready for her. Now, these are the sort of things that you don't know I do in the background. Now, normally I don't show you. Normally I don't promote them on the channel. I don't talk about them on the channel because some people don't like their gear shown on the channel. But I asked my friends, well, friend and commission project, if that's okay. And both of them said yes. So very excited about that. Very, very excited. And that's that. These are the projects you'll be seeing on and off. When I do a video vlog, I'll be popping a new project on for you to have a look-see. Some of them may be tutorials here on the channel, so keep your eyes peeled. Some of them won't, okay? So as you know, this particular blanket, the V-stitch blanket that I showed you before with all the greens and the yellows, that is actually a tutorial here on the channel. The V-stitch pattern itself was made using a maroon colour. Now I will pop the link to that V-stitch blanket. It's actually the very first link you see in the description box down below. And I'll pop that link there for you. So if you wanted to make the blanket, that's the one you click on. Under that, I will pop the border rows, which is actually created on this blanket. I had to separate them because that first blanket I had to give away to the commission, you know, to the lady who wanted it. So I didn't get an opportunity to do the border on the channel with you guys. So I did it using the green one instead. So there you go. So everything you see me talk about today, there is a tutorial here on the channel, or there's going to be a tutorial here on the channel, except the leg warmers and the sleeve top. That will be a paid pattern on my website, and I'll let you know when that actually goes up. So speaking of Pipeworks, guys, I actually went to Pipeworks on Sunday and made a couple of purchases. This is one from the lovely lady at Silk Aromas. Now, if you have not been to Pipeworks yet here in Melbourne, Australia, you must go. This lovely lady was here on Sunday. I believe she's there most Sundays. So check her out over at Silk Aromas. Now, I purchased this gorgeous thing. How gorgeous is that? Now, I've already used this in my bathroom and the other room. I'm not mentioning what room it is, but you know what I mean. The bathroom and the other room. And then I just wanted one more. So I got one more and I'm very happy. And we also have this gorgeous little bathroom spray, if you will. The other room spray, if you will. We'll call it a bathroom spray. I'm sure you can spray that anywhere around the house that you like. But that's Silk Aromas over at Pipeworks Market. Check them out. They're fantastic. Now, along with that purchase, I made one other purchase. Now, for those of you who didn't know this, we recently lost our beautiful Pomeranian Cross. He was actually a rescue dog, so it wasn't actually our dog, but we were looking after him. in his older years, and I think we had him probably about 4 years, 3 to 4 years, I can't even remember, but it was roughly around that. And so I decided, and if you didn't know, I actually purchased this beautiful lady firstly a couple of weeks ago from Valestorm Gardens at Pipeworks Market. Now I purchased her from there, and I asked the young fella there if he had anything dog related, and this is the gorgeous little guy I purchased in honor of our little Pomeranian. So there you go. His name was Teddy, and he was a part of our channel on and off occasionally. So I purchased this from the wonderful Dan or Daniel at Pipeworks Market from can't get it out now, from Valestorm Gardens. Check them out when you get a chance. And that's that, guys, and that is that for Pipeworks. The other thing I like to do here on the channel is called a spot surprise. Now, if you didn't know this and you've joined us new just recently, a spot surprise is when sometimes I like to give back to our community here on YouTube, and we have a beautiful community here. Sometimes we have the one person who, for a couple of months, likes, shares posts, comments on lives, comments after the lives, comments during the lives and after the lives. Someone who actually does things on Instagram and maybe Facebook and all sorts of things, and just is a part of our channel for a few months straight, and I just see that name all the time. And so sometimes when I'm doing spot surprises, I'm looking for someone who's been a part of a lot of our things here on the channel, and that would be, let me show you first the surprise. The surprise in this case is, I don't know if you can see that beanie, is that beanie pack right there. You have the yarn, the hook, the scissors, the sewing needle, and the pattern. Now, this particular beanie is not a pattern on the channel. This is from our website. And actually, if you wanted to purchase this particular pack, you can actually head over to our website at www.wowcrochetdesigns.com and purchase this gorgeous pack. But one person this week will get this absolutely free for being a part of Wow Crochet Designs here on YouTube. And not just here, like I said before, Instagram, Facebook, commenting during our lives, commenting after our lives, sending me messages, all sorts of things. This particular lovely lady that I'm giving this gift to today is our gorgeous and beautiful Fluffy kitten. Now, if you didn't know Fluffy, I call her the Fluffster sometimes. And she's actually a lovely lady, and she has been a part of the channel for some time now, and everywhere I look I see her name, and I thought I'm going to give back to the beautiful Fluffy kitten. So if you're watching, Fluffy kitten, please message me and I will talk to you about how we're going to send your little prize. What I want you to do is message me at either Instagram or Facebook, private message of course, or you can even send me a submission form from our website to me, and then I will sort out how you're going to get your little pack. So congratulations, Fluffy kitten, for being a part of our channel here at Wow Crochet Designs, and you also get a little love heart fridge magnet. Plus, I don't have one with me, but whenever I do any kind of surprise or / giveaway, I always send out a packet of our lovely Tim Tams. So I don't have a pack with me today. I'm trying not to eat them. She's trying to avoid them. So there you go. All right. And that's the surprise for today. The other thing I want to do, final thing today, is I want to do a shout out. Now, the shout out I want to do is for the lovely Crazy Poppy Lady. Now, the Crazy Poppy Lady has been a part of our channel for quite some time now, and she lets me know lots of things, and sometimes she joins us on our lives and sometimes she can't, and the rest of it. But you literally have to see her channel, because her channel is so diverse. She has yarn reviews, book reviews, she does her chats, she talks about her crochet projects, she also does tutorials on her channel. Now, if you have a channel just like Crazy Poppy Lady, please let me know and I'll give you a shout out too. But the lovely Crazy Poppy lady, she is just, I'm amazed. I'm amazed at some of the items that she has on her channel. I should say tutorials, video vlogs. I don't know what you can call them. She does so much on her channel, so I'm quite impressed. So if you haven't checked out Crazy Poppy Lady, type that little name up in YouTube and check her out. Or you can pop into the description box down below. Her link will be there and you can just go straight from there to her channel. She's absolutely fantastic and I will vouch for that. I just think she's marvellous. So there you go. So that's our shout out. That's the projects. That's the, oops, I did it the wrong way around. And that's our surprise for the lovely Fluffy Kitten. Congratulations, Fluffy Kitten. So that's the news for Wow Crochet Designs this week. Sometime next week, I'll be doing another video vlog. That's the one you need to watch if you want to be a part of our Halloween crochet time. Oh, very exciting. Now, you guys know I love Halloween. I love Christmas. I love Halloween. I love everything. Everything holiday-ish. Everything party-ish, yeah? So, party-ish. So, next week, we will have a video talking about Halloween. On Saturday's live at 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time, this Saturday coming, you will also hear some information about Halloween. Following that, I will do the video next week, the video vlog, and you must be a part of that video vlog if you want to know what is happening at Wow Crochet Designs for Halloween this year, 2023. Very exciting. So watch me some stage next week for that. Also, keep your eyes peeled next week. The vest is coming next week. Also, you'll be getting the Live Antics project as well. So we've got a lot happening next week. Even though I'm working this week in the city, next week I'm back into action and roaring and ready to go. Get way too excited. What? They're saying what? Thank you very much for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Share the love, guys. Share it, share it, share it. Thank you very much for joining us today. Don't forget to join us on our live this Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time. My name is Mary. This is Wow Crochet Designs and I'll see everyone then. Ciao for now. Try to be good. Bye.